Bricks 5D here, continuing with my series on the Doom Tower hard, where I try to beat all the bosses from stage 10 up to as high as I can get. Hopefully we can go all the way to the highest boss and beat Doom Tower hard for the first time on rotation 1. Today I'm faced with Sorath the Frost spider, but this is not the day this boss opened. It opened yesterday. Unfortunately, because these waves have become extremely harder, I could not get through the waves in one day. I had to check different teams until finally I was able to beat all the waves. They are extremely tanky, they are kind of tricky, they revive each other, Sifi, Rotos, and a lot of combination of champions that you find in this wave all the way to Sorath 70. And finally I was able to beat them. So take your time, try different combination of champions, stun, or provoke, whatever works for you. But finally my team worked and I finally be able to beat them and come over here now. For Sorath, as we always remind you to go to the boss guide and read what the boss does. If you need to remind yourself of the boss's accuracy, head over to Elhade's website, go to Raid Shadow Legends and click on the Raid Stages tool to select the particular stage you're on and read their accuracy and the amount of resist needed to resist those boss hits and all that, and the amount of accuracy you need to land your debuffs on the boss. Remember, this boss needs HP burn to be on him before he dies, else he will revive. If you also don't want to use HP burn, you could use a block revive champion like Xavier or Amiga or Phoenix to give that last hit to the boss to take him down without a possibility of reviving. Another option you have, if you have your Lydia, you can bring in your Lydia here and she will block his revive if he tries to revive himself. So those are your options. My Lydia is not yet built, so she will not be my decreased defense and weakened champion in this boss fight, unfortunately. I can't wait to use her for the next time we come along with Sorath though. So I'm not trying to build a all legendary champion team, but hey, we know that HP burn is all we need. We don't really need a Lydia or a Phoenix or all these other big names. Xavier, no. An Amiga simply being there and a HP burn champion can do this work for you. Remember that you don't always need all the best legendaries. So I'm gonna go with my team like this. I'm just putting him in lead because of more resist. I need to resist some of these bosses decrease accuracy that he places on me, and I'm bringing Razen here for the decreased defense and weaken, and also possibility of removing the attack buff that the boss places on himself. So Razen can steal or remove that attack buff that the boss places. You need a stun champion right here, Seal the Drake, to stun the sideways because they do place decreased defense on you, and the other side add also removes the boss's debuffs. And decreased attack is important. Slow speed also in this boss is also important, so it doesn't take numerous stuns. So that's the team I'm going to try to use to beat this boss. Let's get right ahead and I'll fast forward to the boss fight. Alright, we're here at the boss and you can see he has his two side spider links by his corners. The first time we came across this boss in the earlier stage of 40, I think, we did not need to care about the spider links. We just make sure we had HP burn on 3 of them, and so whenever they took turns, the boss could also burn. That means the HP will go down faster. But these times we have to be a little bit careful because this spider link plays decreased defense on us, means the boss will be hitting harder, and also this one cleanses the HP burn that we place on the boss or whatever debuffs we place on the boss. That can make this run slower. So you have the choices. Do you want to kill this one that is always cleansing the boss, or you want them to remain there and you try to stun them so they can't do what they're supposed to do for the boss, to assist the boss? So that's the options you have. If you have problems with this run, kill the spider links first. But if you don't have a problem with this run, just make sure they always have HP burn, whatever they are doing. Maybe even bring in 2 HP burn champion. I thought about bringing a tyrant and my what's his name, Drexter, but I was like, no need for that because they will be cleansing the HP burn from the boss. So I didn't like that. So we're gonna start up with a decreased defense and decreased attack, and provoke doesn't work on them. Even if you provoke these 2 side arts, they will still cleanse whatever they are cleansing. So but I'm gonna do it anyways. The boss has cleared it. Decreased attack is on the boss. He has placed a bunch of debuffs on us. See, this side has taken a turn and removed the decrease attack that was on the boss. So let's see if we can place HP burn on this one. This is supposed to be a fully auto run, but because it's the first time we're doing it, we just want to take time and see how it goes before I put it on auto. If I do stun them though, this is what we need for them to not be able to do whatever they're doing. So Seal the Drake stun is important. If you have other stunners, also bring them in here. Now I have Razin to place his decreased defense and weaken. He's resisted for the decreased defense, but no problem. We've not yet placed HP burn on the boss though. Can I put slow speed on him? Resisted. So I did not build or regear my champions for this run. I'll tell you that right now. If I did, I would make sure I had enough accuracy to place this HP burn, but I did not do that. I was trying to place decreased attack on the boss, but it didn't land. I think I'll kill this spiderling. I don't want this spiderling to be cleansing all that stuff. I think I'll kill this one. The other one can be placed as decreased defense, no problem. I can survive it. But this one... Okay, now the boss has HP burn on him. Let me try to burn this one too. It did not land. Can I get decreased speed? Yes, I got decreased speed on the boss. Can I stun this one though? Yes, stunned. So that's how you do it. Just make sure they are stunned and you will not have a problem with this run. Can I steal the buff? Nah, I had decreased accuracy on myself, but can I cleanse it? Yes, it cleansed. So this will be a little bit of a long run because the HP burn keeps being cleansed. Let me place HP burn over here also. So he is stunned right now, so he cannot cleanse whatever I'm doing, which is a good thing. Oh, he didn't have HP burn. I should have gone here. Slow speed on you. Nope. The boss places decrease accuracy, and this makes us not place our weaken a lot. So once we have decreased accuracy on us, yes, we are able to remove the buff this time. Can I stun again? Yes. So Seal has enough accuracy to always stun these side adds, which is good. HP burn on them. So the run is secure with Seal doing her heals and her stun. So Seal the Drake, I think, is an MVP here. We already know that from our previous run. Can I get slow speed on the boss? I did. It's time for us to stun this one again. We have decreased accuracy. Can we land it? We still land it. Even with decreased accuracy, I'm still landing this. Maybe it's because of my stun set. Seal the Drake is in a stun set, so her chances of landing her stun is higher than normal. Can I steal that increased attack? Nah. I think it's time for me to put it on auto. And I'll be clicking on the screen to make sure I target the right side ad or the left one, depending on who needs to be stunned. And will HP Bond be on the boss before we kill him? That's the question. Yes, it will be on 3 turns. And you're dead. As long as you have HP Bond on the boss, when he goes down, he will not be revived. That's how you do it. What do we get? A Void Shard. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I'll quickly go to RSL Helper and show you this team stats. Well, I don't have my RSL Helper open, so I can't show you my team stats. But hey, let's go through them, each of them, and find out what they are built with. I'll not do it over here. Right, the number 1 MVP of the battle, of course, is my Drextar Blood Twin, built in a full perception set, because I knew I was going to be using this champion for the Doom Tower. His artifacts are even not yet leveled up to max, because when I got him, I just built him as soon as I could. He's rocking with a total accuracy of 381, so I built him in preparation for the highest Doom Tower stages that I will get to, and with an accuracy lead, he can even boost this one further. And I also put a little bit of resistance, 286 resistance and 210 speed. So he's an MVP over here in the Doom Tower hard stages. My Razin is the old Clan Boss normal Razin build with a total stat of 177 speed and normal increased defense of over 4k. 261 accuracy, enough to steal some of those buffs. The next champion was a Brogni, who is in a Stalwart set, built a long time ago, also not built especially for this Doom Tower. That's why his accuracy is low and his resistance is low and his speed is kind of over there. 67k HP though, because I needed HP on this champion for his shields. Seal the Drake, old build you might have seen before if you've seen the previous videos. Still the same Seal the Drake from before, with a stun set that I built for Spider 20 back in the day. So those are the MVPs of this team. I think, who else did I use? Seal, Brogni, and one more champion. I'm missing one champion. Is it 4 champions I used? Yeah, what's the name? Yeah, decrease defense, decrease attack. Speed, 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 and some more HP with that set. 52k. 213 speed though. This is my Stagnite for the arena, not specially built for this purpose. I just brought him here for the decreased speed, which he didn't even land that much. He did a little bit though. If you have decreased speed on the boss don't take numerous turns, so that's why he was here, to assist with the decreased defense also and decreased attack. That's the team that built Sorath on floor 70. Hope you guys like and subscribe to this Doom Tower hard series that I'm trying to beat all the bosses completely before we begin to even talk about the secret rooms. If you have any questions about possible teams that you might use, remember these are not the only ones. You can use any HP Bond champion, you can use any block revive champion that you have in your roster to try to beat this boss. They just have to be in the right speed and the right accuracy as stated in the Hellhades raids stages 2 over here, where it's listed for the side arts and also for Sorath himself. That's all I have for you guys. Good night. I'll see you tomorrow for another Doom Tower hard boss beating.